Actually, it's actually good. Hey guys, my name is Vijay Mudalia from Native Bar in Singapore. Cheers. Today I have a surprise challenge that's incoming, and it's also something you can try at home. It's exciting. Ooh, nice. We have a nice little jar of blue pea flowers, and we have a little note over here as well. Ta-da! Whip up mocktails with unexpected ingredients. All right, welcome to my kitchen. So at Native, we do quite a bit of foraging. We go into the wild and we gather some wild ingredients such as pepper leaves. I guess today we're gonna be foraging our fridge for some interesting ingredients. And the whole idea is to create something healthy for you when you're at home. So with the beautiful blue pea flowers, we're going to be making 3 different mocktails for your work from home happy hour. First of all, before we start on anything, we're gonna wash our hands. Okay, so we are going to be chopping up all these ingredients: lemongrass, ginger, wolfberries, calamansi. We have the blue pea flowers that's going to give a beautiful blue hue to the mocktail. If you don't have blue pea flowers at home, you could add things like, let's say, turmeric to give it that sort of visual feel as well. If we have 1 cup full of ingredients, and then I add about 3 cups of water. We're going to add some honey. Now we're going to start boiling all these ingredients down. So you probably know your health tonic is ready when it reaches a boil and you see bubbling, and you can just switch off your heat. Let it simmer for 5 minutes to really extract the flavors before you strain it. Smells amazing. All right, so we have our health tonic reduction over here, and we're going to start off with something fresh and light, something that you need for a perk me up. Take a tall glass, fill it up with ice. So we're just going to top up a quarter. Just going to top up coconut water, a little bit of salt just to balance out the flavor, a squeeze of calamansi, then I'm going to garnish it with a nice little pandan sprig. Ta-da! We have our first mocktail over here, and as you know, working from home, we tend to lose track of time very easily. So I'm going to call this, what day is it? Cheers. Okay, coolio. So we're going to be doing a blended drink, and you know, we want to feel that tropical feel during this heat. So what I've done is I've actually frozen some pineapples and give that cold texture to your mocktail. So we've got a health tonic over here, my pineapple chunks in, a bit of coconut milk. I'm just going to add a pinch of salt. With your pineapple tops, you can pluck the leaves and you can use them for a really pretty garnish as well. Then I'm going to sprinkle goji berries. Garnish it with a nice chunk of pineapple, the corner. Ta-da! Here you go. Who says staying at home has to be boring? Our second mocktail, something really tropical for a warm, humid day. I'm going to name this, I Miss My Office Aircon. Cheers, guys. Tasty. So for our third mocktail, over here we have a can of chickpeas. I know it might sound like not a usual mocktail drink ingredient, but we're not going to use the chickpeas, we're going to use the brine. So we're going to shake things up. I'm going to use a little container with the cap, the health tonic as well. About 4 to 6 halves of calamansi in there. Just want to get a little bit of the brine in. And now what we're going to do is something we call a dry shake, which just basically means shaking without ice. That's what the chickpea brine does. It gives this nice little froth. All right, guys, we have our third mocktail over here. Super refreshing. And I know when you work at home, it gets really busy, but when the weekends come, you have to celebrate. So I'm gonna name this mocktail. It's Friday already. So I'm gonna drop you guys with one more tip for this. We're gonna turn this mocktail into a cocktail because it's Friday. So I'm going to be using one of our very own Brass Lion. It's a Singapore distilled gin with 22 different botanicals that really represents Singapore's melting pot of cultures. So these are the 3 mocktails that I've made, and we've also garnished them up quite nicely to make them Insta-worthy as well. That wraps up our work from home happy hour. It's been really enjoyable. I hope you find the time to unwind when you need to. Stay home, stay safe, stay motivated. Take care, everyone. Bye.